Good morning, everyone. This class is specifically designed for someone who's trying to get yoga into their routine. Maybe you woke up 15 minutes early just so you could do this, and it's kind of hard to be awake right now, but you're trying to work some self-care into your day any way you can. So we're going to start out with a pillow. We're going to stay low to the ground, keep it comfortable. It's like still being in your bed, but you're technically doing yoga. So we're going to start out sitting on this pillow in a cross-legged seat. We're going to rub the hands together, create some friction, build some heat between the palms, like you're lathering up with like lotion, I guess, although I don't know anyone that puts lotion on like this. Keep going, build that heat between the palms, nice and hot, and once it's pretty hot, then we're going to just take the palms and hover them over the heart. Take a deep breath in, feel that chest moving towards those warm palms. And then we'll exhale, slowly move the hands down the body towards the belly, imagining a healing light moving with those hands. We'll pause, take the right palm to the belly and the left palm up towards the heart. Exhale all your breath. And then we'll take a deep breath into the hands. Feel the heart beat into the left hand and the belly rise into the right. We'll exhale. We're going to take 5 breaths here, a mini morning meditation where I just really want you to focus on how the breath feels moving in and out of the nose. Notice how you feel today, whether it's headachy, sore, energized, whatever. Just take about 5 breaths here, feeling the rise and fall in the hands. Maybe imagining yourself getting taller through the spine with every inhale and heavier through the base of the body with every exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, softening the features of the face. Exhaling, softening the shoulders. Inhaling, growing taller. And exhaling, focusing on the breath. We'll take the hands in prayer at heart center and take one deep breath in together. And then we'll exhale out through the mouth in a shh sound. So shh. Great. We'll blink the eyes open. Take the fingertips on the ground in front of you. Get really nice and straight through the spine. And we're going to walk the fingertips in front of us, keeping the back nice and flat until we feel a stretch in the hips, just sitting crisscross applesauce style. You can sway a bit from side to side here. Working out any soreness or achiness in the hips and the lower back. If this is feeling good, maybe you take that left palm to the ground in front of you and inhale, open up through the right hand like you're trying to reach for the ceiling. Imagining opening through the chest. And then we'll exhale, take that right hand down to the ground. Inhale, open up through the left side. Nice stretch in the spine. And then we'll exhale, take the left hand to the ground, walk the fingertips forward once more for just a slightly deeper stretch in the hips. And if you are not feeling a stretch, like maybe you're a crazily flexible person, maybe you remove the pillow and just crawl forward, keeping the back nice and flat on the ground. And we'll slowly uncross the legs, walk the feet out to either side, bounce the knees a couple times, shake the feet side to side. And then I want you to just have a wide-legged pose, whatever that means for you, whether that's like crazy ballerina gymnast, wide legs, or whether it's like just waking up, bent knees, slightly wider than the hips, wide legs. Choose the wide legs that suits you today. We're going to crawl with a hand on either side of one of the legs. I'm choosing the left to start with. Crawl the hands forward towards the toes. Stop as soon as you feel a stretch. Rounding through both knees, keeping both feet flexed. We'll inhale here, feel a stretch through the hamstring. Exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling, walking the fingertips now into the middle of the legs. We'll inhale, press into the hands, straightening out through the arms, straightening out through the spine. And exhale, slowly bend the elbows, keeping the back nice and flat, and stop as soon as you feel a nice deep stretch in the lower back and the thighs, keeping the toes pointing directly up towards the sky. Then we're going to continue the journey, walking the hands over to either side of the right thigh this time. Inhale, look right over your right toes. Exhale, bend the elbows, keep the back flat, and walk the right fingertips towards the right foot. Inhaling and exhaling. Tick-tock the right toes from side to side. Great. And this time we're going to take the left fingertips outside the left leg and inhale, open that right arm up and over the right ear. Deep side stretch. Exhaling, taking the right hand outside the right leg. Inhaling, taking the left hand up and over the left ear. Exhaling, left hand comes to left side of the mat. Inhaling, right hand up. Exhaling, taking the right hand to the outside of the right. You know the drill by this point. I want you to try to sync up breath to movement and continue this fluid motion, side bending from side to side. Maybe you walk your heels a little bit farther out apart from each other as your hamstrings begin to warm up. And then we'll come back to stillness. Take the soles of the feet together. Take the hands to the arches of the feet and give yourself a little mini foot massage here as you bend over the feet in this butterfly pose, keeping the back nice and flat. Maybe you flutter the butterfly, rubbing the feet. Maybe move your hands slowly up your calf muscles, massaging all those little fasciae, and muscles that don't get a lot of attention throughout the day, but support us. Moving up through the knees, and finally moving up through the thighs. And then we'll cross our legs the opposite way than we had at the beginning of class. We'll inhale, sit nice and straight up through the spine. And exhale, walk the fingertips forward. Feeling a nice stretch in the hips. Again, if this is not deep enough for you, feel free to do it without the cushion. Just make sure you keep your back nice and straight. We'll inhale, plant the right fingertips on the ground, open out through the left side body. Exhale, take the left fingertips to the ground. Inhale, open up through the right side body. Take a deep breath into those shoulders. Wonderful. Come back through center. While this is a gentle morning class, there is something really nice about activating the core early in the morning. So we're going to sit with our feet on the ground in front of us, our knees bent. We're going to slowly tip back, keeping that back nice and flat. Tip back until you feel an engagement in the core. Take the hands out in front of you. Maybe you come up onto the toes of the left foot and slowly raise the right foot. And then maybe you raise both feet, keeping the knees right out in front of you, like you could set an airport tray table on top of your shins. We're in boat pose. If you felt intense work happening in the core in this pose, feel free to stay there. We're just going to hold this for 10 seconds. You can either take the hands overhead if you want something even more intense, or just keep them to either side of the knees for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You can always come down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to rock onto our back. Inhale. We're going to take the right knee into the chest. Exhale, left fingers on right knee. We'll take the right knee across the left side body and extend the right hand. Supine twist. Breathing into the shoulders. Exhaling out through the mouth. Inhaling into the back. Exhaling, softening the belly. We'll come back through center. Switch out the knees and take a supine twist on the other side. Bringing that left knee into the chest. Inhaling and exhaling, using the right fingers on the left knee to draw that knee across the right body. Look towards the left hand. Breathing in and exhaling. Breathing in and exhaling. We'll come back through center. We're going to grab behind the knees and we're going to rock our way up a couple times, massaging the spine until we're in a comfortable seat. Here we're going to swing out the knees until we're in this, I don't really know what you would call this pose, but it's sort of a side saddle, I guess is what I'd call it, where the sole of your right foot is basically making contact with the top of your left knee, and your left knee is, you know the thing that you use to like crack open crab shells or crack open walnut shells, I don't know why this is coming to me, that angle is about what you want your left knee at. So we're going to pause in this little side saddle, inhale, and then we're going to exhale the hands over towards the right until we're facing directly over our right hip bone. We're going to just walk the hands forward or towards the right until we feel a stretch in that left hip and thigh. Staying tall through the back. Inhaling and exhaling to ground down through both knees. If you're extremely flexible, maybe you try coming onto the forearms. Or if that doesn't really feel good, maybe you just try walking the hands farther and farther towards the right. We'll come back through center. Come up onto the soles of the feet, and then we'll just let the knees drop down towards the left side this time. Facing the back of your mat, inhale, get tall. And we'll exhale, walk the hands over towards the left side, over towards the left. We'll inhale once the hands are just over that left thigh. And then we'll exhale, bend the elbows, feel stretches. Wherever you feel stretches, maybe you walk the hands farther and farther towards the left, staying grounded through both legs. We'll come back to center. Take both knees up. We're going to take one final boat pose. Coming into your version of boat, maybe you take the hands overhead for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll come onto the knees. We'll inhale to sit up on the knees so the hips are directly over the knees and the feet are directly behind the knees. We'll take the hands to the lower back. If you have very flexible wrists, maybe you have the middle fingers pointing up the spine. If your wrists are not feeling it this morning, feel free to have the middle fingers pointing down the spine. Wherever you're at, we're just going to gently press the hips forward, staying engaged through the glutes. And we'll inhale, breathe, open the heart. And exhale, just slowly bend the back. A slight back bend, opening the heart, opening your mind up to whatever the day is going to bring you. Bringing the shoulders together and down the spine. One more breath in, and we'll slowly bring the hips down to the heels. Walk the hands forward and exhale in child's pose. Three deep breaths in child's pose. In through the nose. Out, make a sound. In through the nose. Out. In through the nose. And out. We'll slowly walk our way back up into our comfortable seat. Hands at heart center, eyes still closed, feeling the blood drain back into the body. We'll inhale to get tall. And exhale, bow chin to chest. Blink the eyes open. Thank you for practicing with me today. Good luck in your day. Namaste. Too many rhymes in a row. Yeah, have a great day. Thanks for practicing with me.